To go. They are ready to get into this. They are good. March of Oblivion, best of 5. They're saying go, 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 go. So we'll do it. Are we going to get a game 4? We're going to get a game 3 at least. You know, it's a best of 5. That means the winning team needs to win 3 games in order to take home the first place prize. I think we're going to have a good match on our hands here, Raiden. On the left, that's Hello, I'm Oliver. On the right, that is Thai Food.
And already, Hello just dealing a lot of damage to Tom Young Goong.
So the one thing I really like about best of 5s is that there's a lot of opportunity to make changes with compositions or feel it out based on how the previous match went. So we'll have to see, you know, what that's going to look like in the future games here as we see a bunch of damage coming out onto the Ryan and Dekany on their respective sides.
The boom trap not doing much.
And I'm curious to see if we're going to have another Dekany make a big play like they did in that last series, right? And that was basically the game changer for him.
So far, though, both Ryans have lost a life. Everyone else is very low. Arm does go down. Sighart follows. So far, Tom Young Goong not looking so tasty right now.
Not looking so tasty right now. He's been waiting a while to talk about that one. They've been looking tasty all night, though, because up until now, because they've been doing so well, right? They are on their second lives as they look to take down Dekany and Seek there. Looks like that is going to end up happening, so 2s across the board for both teams here.
Still anyone's game, although Tom Young Goong does have lower health bars on their Sighart and Arm. Ryan's getting a little bit low for Hello, I'm Oliver, but that's not really that much compared to, say, Sighart or Dekany getting a lower health bar. Oh, and Arm and Sighart are so low for Tom Young Goong.
Whoa, it's Sighart. Both of them going to be taken down to their final lives just like that. And Hello, I'm Oliver, a very strong start for him here. Just a reminder, these were the top 2 seeds in the entire tournament, so it is not a surprise necessarily to see him here, but Tom Young, the Thai Food, they are the #1 overall seed. So going into this, I would say they're slight favorites, but really could go either way, and they're down a little bit here in game #1.
Although the Dekany and Ryan on Hello, I'm Oliver are on their final lives. Arm, though, has taken so much damage, getting kind of focused. Did get the booby trap off, so gotta be a little bit careful because it's a minefield here in the marsh. Oh, Ryan might already be down.
Oh my goodness. Yes, it looks like that's going to be the case. And just like that, Tom Young going to be able to take this one back in their favor. 2v3. Can they take down Arme, though? That's the big thing. Can they even the scoreboard? And they're trying to get to him. Sighart's trying to stay on top. Dekany going to try and do something as well, but I just don't know if it's going to be enough. Nice domination.
Arm is out.
Yeah,
but Dekany is so low.
It's a 2v2 now, but like you said, their health pools are noticeably lower right now. And just like that, Thai Food going to be able to pull themselves back into this and take game #1. I think Dekany, the lone survivor. If anyone could do it, I think it's probably a Dekany.
Possible. Although, no, fatal. The wrong hit will be enough. Oh, the block, though. Oh, activating that still. Good timing. Not able to get out.
That's going to be it. And Tom Young, Thai Food, going to end up taking game #1. Hello, I'm Oliver. A very strong start, a very strong mid-game, but just not enough to hold on for this first match, Raiden.
They must have heard what I said about it not being the best food or something, and they decide, no, we got to prove that we are the best food. Though, granted, they are the only food available in this tournament.
They are indeed. Man, you got me thinking a lot about food. All right, where are we headed to next for this game #2?
We are heading to Elven Forest.
Alrighty, so we try to get everyone back in this here.
I cannot get in. All right, I'm in. And while we wait, do you know what Tom Yum Goong is?
It is. I looked it up. It is a Thai food. It looked like, was it some sort of soup or
It
something?
is a soup.
Yeah.
The goong means prawn, so you can just think of it as prawn soup.
Okay. The more you
that's,
know, the more you know.
You can get it with a sweet or sour or spicy soup. Actually, Tom Yum Goong is pretty much sweet, sour, and spicy soup with prawns.
Alrighty, folks. Game number 2 coming up shortly here on Elven Forest. A reminder for those of you waiting for that final giveaway, hashtag Asia Finals in the chat. Here we go to Elven Forest. A 1-0 lead here for the food team. And hello, I'm Oliver Teacher. You know, there's got to be some meaning behind the name. Because I left teacher out of it, but just to make it makes a little more sense. Hello, I'm Oliver. You know, it makes a little more sense. But where's the teacher part coming from? Maybe it's like a comma teacher. You know, hello, I'm Oliver.
Well, meanwhile, Tom Yum Goong has decided to switch the arm out for the Decany.
So making a quick change after the first game. Didn't want to wait to see if that was a problem for him moving into game 2. Don't want to go down 0-2 and have to try to find a way to pull a reverse sweep out.
Well, they're currently in the lead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Wrong team. You're correct. You're correct. I thought for some reason it was on Hello, I'm Oliver. So that's surprising to me.
Yeah, they probably thought, you know, maybe it was like a bit too close. Let's switch it up a bit. Let's try our Decany.
Maybe it has something to do with the map as well, potentially, for him.
Potentially, yeah. We do see it working in their favor as Hello's Decany goes down first.
So a strong start for him. See if they can keep up the pressure. Oh my goodness, the Decany, the damage coming out onto the Decany for Hello, I'm Oliver.
The Decany damage on the Decany.
It's just so much, as they're already dangerously low on that second life here.
And Ryan on Hello, I'm Oliver is currently on their second life. Decany does go down, though, for Tom Yum Goong.
Just like that, already on their final life. 3-2-1 on the board for him. Not where you want to be.
Yeah, I lied. Apparently, Tom Yum Goong's Decany is currently in Fatal, putting on a bit of a clinic.
Oh, they get Seacart down as well, it looks like.
He's on his final life, too.
Yeah, he is. So maybe there's still a glimmer of hope, but the Decany for Hello, I'm Oliver needs to find a way to stay alive. You cannot afford to get yourself in a 2v3 situation again, especially this early, Raiden.
Okay, finally Tom Yum Goong's Decany does go down. Like, doing so much while in Fatal. Ryan, though, for Hello, I'm Oliver goes down. Decany, though, on Hello, I'm Oliver is down now, too.
Yeah, and that's a 2v3 you don't want to find yourself in, especially when there's 2 people with 2 lives still on the board for Tom Yum, and this is looking grim here. I mean, how do you find a way to pull yourself back out into this one, right? And I mean, it might just be go back to the textbook, see what you can see, find, you know, a way to get into a game number 3 and pull out a victory somehow.
Especially right now, they have to decide, okay, our composition isn't working.
Yeah.
We have to play on Kunat's Secret Arena. I don't know if we can stick with this comp. What do we change?
Oh my goodness, that's going to be the end of it for Ryan. Oh no, able to keep himself alive briefly.
Yeah, the shared skill activate.
Yeah. There, he's going to be taken down. So, they didn't make any changes going into game 2, did they?
They did not.
So now you got to wonder, do you make some sort of change? What do they have in their arsenal to be able to pull themselves back and force a game number 4?
Oh no, this Seacart just getting caught and caught and caught. Falls down.
And that's going to be game number 2, just like that, going to Tom Yum. And Raiden, A dominant game number 2. Even game number 1 is a little closer. What are we going to have for a game 3? Where are we headed next?
We are heading to Kunat's Secret Arena, and if I had to say what we're going to have next, we're going to start seeing a reverse sweep.
Okay. I don't know if we've ever seen one of those in our tournaments.
Well, first time for everything.
There is a first time for everything.
Alright, I am back in. Let me know if I need to step out.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I'm stepping out. And I'm out.
Alright, try now.
I'm back in.
Alrighty. Game number 3. Folks, if you are just joining us, let's take a peek at the bracket. We are in the finals here. A best of 5, 2-0 lead here for Tom Yum. And hello, I'm Oliver. They looked like they had game number 1 in the bag, but they let it slip. A big play from Dekany ended up giving a 1-0 lead to Tom Yum, and then a dominant game number 2 from them, up 2-0. Hello, I'm Oliver. It's going to have to find a way to pull out the reverse sweep. And this could be your final opportunity to join the giveaway. Hashtag Asia Finals in the chat right now for a chance at 20 Seal Breaker Scrolls after this series is over.
And we did see a change from Hello, I'm Oliver. Instead of the Sigheart, we are seeing the Vegas.
Alrighty. That's good to see a change from them, seeing what happened the last couple games. Let's see if it makes a difference. Game number 3 underway. Here we go.
It's now time for Hello, I'm Oliver to change their team name to Hello, I'm Not Out of This Yet.
We'll see if they can get off to a strong start. That is what they need here. They cannot afford to get down early on and have somebody running around with 1 life while their opponents are all sitting on 2 and 3.
So far, Hello, I'm Oliver kind of like having a good start. The Dekany on Tom Yum Goong is currently low. Ryan is low on their side, but Ryan's probably the one that you kind of want to get a little bit low, because your Dekany is not dying. Your Vegas is not dying, although Vegas is now kind of hurting. Oh, good nuke coming out.
Ryan needs to find a way to stay alive. Like I said, ooh, domination coming out bottom right there, I think. Not really able to connect with too much damage. So both teams trying to go in here and make something happen, be that playmaker, but haven't quite made any plays yet except for the Sigheart going down for Tom Yum.
So far, the health bars are all hurting on Hello, I'm Oliver's side. Meanwhile, it seems like Tom Yum Goong are getting a bit too relaxed and taking a lot of damage. Dekany is almost half health already. Sigheart almost down to their final life.
I mean, all it takes is 1 really good play from a Dekany, right? That's what we saw in game number 1. So anybody's game to take at this point. You don't want that Dekany on their final life. There's a fatal, there's a slam to the ground, and Ryan's going to go down for Hello, I'm Oliver, and they're all going to be on their second lives now. So 2s to 2-2-1 here. Sigheart's got to play it careful for Tom.
Well, Dekany, though, is getting super low on Tom Yum Goong. Dekany is also getting low on Hello, I'm Oliver, though. That's the one that you don't want to get low.
Oh,
some really good damage coming out.
Yeah, that was a nice play from Hello, I'm Oliver. And they get the Dekany down to the final life. It looks like the other Dekany, both of them fighting for survival right now. And Hello, I'm Oliver, you know, they're fighting for their tournament hopes right now. If they lose this, they are out of the tournament. That's it. And they get second place. So they've got to fight to stay alive. They are indeed. Anything goes at this point to make a play and be the winner of this match.
Seems like they're trying to focus the Sigheart down. I see like a lot of them going after him. Kind of like stop the JF spam to get some good damage out and prevent them from taking the damage. But Dekany's also getting low in the process.
So it's Vegas.
Meanwhile, Oliver, both, like, their Vegas and Decany are almost on their final lives, but they will have a full health bar that they can probably, like, be able to take out the opposing Decany and Sighart.
Yeah, this is clearly a favor of Hello, I'm Oliver for this game number 3 right now. But anything goes. Like we said in that first match, it was just a single Decany play that turned the tide of battle. So they need, if Hello of Oliver wants to push this to a game 4, they need to get rid of this Decany right now. Domination not quite connecting there. This Decany running for their lives. And
so far the lives are the same, but the health bars are not.
Domination connecting for a little bit of damage, but the follow-up onto Decany, are they able to stay alive up top? No, it's going to go into Fatal. It's going to get slammed down to the ground and taken out. And that is exactly what Hello I'm Oliver needed to get themselves back into this series.
Oh, and Sighart goes down, got grabbed by the ankles.
Never like when that happens. And that is going to put Ryan up against the world right now. And probably a sigh of relief from Hello I'm Oliver. That's what you needed. You needed to take a game. You needed to see that it could happen, Ryan.
And we do see the Nephilim coming out now, just to make it so that it's not really as easy to take them out.
Ooh. So now if you're Tom, what are you thinking? Do you stick with what you've been doing, with what's been working, even though we saw a change to the Vegas? It's probably what they're discussing right now.
That's a very good question. Ryan does go down finally.
And that's going to be a game number 3, one step closer to a game 5. GG. Hello, I'm Oliver, keeping their tournament hopes alive, moving it to a game 4. Where are we headed next, Raiden?
We are heading to Orc Temple next.
Okay. So we're going to get all of the maps in here throughout this tournament. Love to see it. And we'll see if we have any changes.
Yeah, this is where we're gonna see if either team has adapted to their opponents. I mean, we did see just now Hayam Oliver like adapt to Tom Young Goong's strategy and able to actually take it with the Vegas. All right, I cannot get in.
Alrighty. It looks like we might have a lot of changes coming out here. Try now.
Ooh. All right, I'm in.
Just a reminder, folks, hashtag Asia Finals in the chat if you haven't done so already. All right, we are all in. Awesome.
Sweet, we just need one more person.
Take a look at the bracket while we wait. As we are about ready to go. For our game number 4, will we push to a game 5, which I think, are we back to Elven Forest for game 5?
For game 5, it will be back to Marsh.
Oh, Marsh, that was it. Alrighty.
Yep, but so far everyone is ready. We did see the Decany change from Tom Young Goong to the Arm, going with the Alchemist for Orc Temple.
Alrighty, folks, here we go. Game number 4. Will Tom take this first place victory right now, or will it be Hello, I'm Oliver pushing it to a game number 5? Here we go. On the left, that's Hello, I'm Oliver. Tom on the right. As Raiden said, a little bit of a change coming out here from them. No Decany this time around.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting decision. See if it pays off.
Yeah, and yes, to answer the question in chat, the finals is best of 5.
Either team with a significantly stronger start than the other. And actually, as I say that, that's going to be Hello, I'm Oliver taking down the Sieg. Just annihilating him from half health. to their second life, just like that, picking them off. A really good start coming out from me. Hello, I'm Oliver.
Yeah, this is a really good start for Hayam Oliver, getting that early kill.
Exactly what you need to give yourself a little confidence going into game 4. Try to push it into a game 5. Pull out the reverse sweep. They're both pretty similar on HP on their side, though. Just one good play coming out from Tom to be able to take him down to second lives.
All of a sudden, Arm is nearly dead. Sighart going to their final life. Vegas did go down. Decany is almost into her second life. Ryan did have their shared skill activate. We're seeing like a lot of chaos in just like a short period of time.
Yeah.
It's just taking a lot of health bars off.
That's what we love to see. Sighart already down to their final life, like I mentioned. That's really unfortunate. Now he's going to have to find a way to play it safe and make sure he doesn't give the opposing team, a 3v2 advantage this early on in the match, especially with everyone still sitting at their second lives.
And Ryan from Goong is currently down. Does have 2 more lives, so that's pretty helpful for them. Booby traps are set in place.
They can get Ryan down on the side of Hello, I'm Oliver. It would be evening it out because Sieghart's managed to keep himself pretty healthy. As I say that, his teammates get chunked down and aren't going to be taken down to their final life, it looks like. And Ryan able to stay alive. Domination coming out from the deck, and he's seeing if they're able to catch anything.
Already, Sighart is nearly dead.
Oh my goodness, that is not good for Tom. And it looks like, is he down? Yes, he is dead, and that's going to be a 3v2 situation again. And Hello, Oliver on the verge of pushing this to game 5, Ryden.
I did call for a reverse sweep. I was not expecting it, to be honest. But I would gladly take it.
It isn't over just yet. Ryan is on their final life for Hello, I'm Oliver, so they need to make sure they clean up shot, get Armin down here, and it looks like that is about to happen. Fatal for Decany, going to be taken down to their final life. Bombs are still a-flowing, but it's not over quite yet, as I say that. Yep, down, gets thrown to the ground. And Ryden heading back to Marsh. Looks like it's going to be happening here.
We are going to have to see if Hayam Oliver can actually get a win on March of Oblivion. They lost the first game.
They did, so. but they had the lead early on and mid game, and it was that one Decany play that turned the tide. And folks, we are in it for a good one here, as it is going to be all tied up 2-2. We've only ever had one game 5, and you know what that was? That was our semifinal with the Asia tournament in the second anniversary tournament.
And Syntax in the chat saying, has anyone let the government know about Ryden's prophetic powers? To that I say, today is Friday in California.
It is.
I wonder how many people actually know that reference, though.
All right, we are headed to Marsh. For our game 5, folks. A reminder, hashtag Asia Finals in the chat. Call up your friends, call up your grandparents, get them here for the finals right now. This is going to be one to remember. I'm stunned that we were able to get to a game 5 with these folks. I mean, it's been terrific all tournament long, so I'm excited that we're here doing it.
Yep. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your cat, tell your dog, tell your chinchilla if you happen to have a chinchilla.
You should exit.
I have exited.
All right, try now.
I am now in.
All right, it all comes down to this, our game number 5. And what do we have from these teams?
Well, we are seeing the Sigheart be replaced by another Vegas. This time on Tom Young Goong's side. They're going to try to match and see if they can win the mirror match.
Alrighty. Final match of the evening here. Hello, I'm Oliver, Tom Young-goon. Back to Marsh, where it all began at the beginning of this best of 5. Here we go, folks. Who's going to take it? Let us know in the chat right now who you think is taking this game number 5. Give us a hello for Hello, I'm Oliver. Give us a Tom for Tom Young-goon. Let us know who's taking it.
Shall we start?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Game 5. This is where either team can take it. Your tournament life is on the line. Tom Young-goon versus Hayam Oliver. GC Cake supporting their fellow food.
Hello, I'm Oliver on the left, Tom on the right. Up top, already taking a little bit of pressure. And remember how Tom got themselves in a hole the last couple games, right? And they lost somebody so early on, or they were in their final life. And they had to play it carefully, and they weren't really much of an impact. So you can't afford to have that happen once again.
But so far, both sides kind of like getting a little bit scary. Vegas for Hayam Oliver taking quite a lot of damage. Meanwhile, it's actually the Ryan on Tom Young-goon. And just like that, Hayam Oliver, half health bars on everybody so far.
Ooh, Ryan is going to be the first to fall for Tom, and they might be crumbling under the pressure of being up 2-0 and dominating the whole tournament.
But Vegas goes down for Hayam Oliver in return. That's the one that you don't want to be losing.
Yep, so it is pretty even across the board here for both teams. That's exactly how you needed to follow up if you're Tom. And these teams are just going at it. They're not retreating whatsoever. They're full, putting out all the pressure they possibly can do right now.
We do have to actually give some props to both sides. They're not going a little too crazy to just put themselves into a deadly situation. I mean, those health bars have been kind of low for a while, but they're surviving very well. And as I say that...
Oh, you just mentioned it too early. Oh my goodness, look at the pressure coming out. 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them, so dangerously low. And Vegas is down to their final life for Hello.
Hello, I'm Oliver is in a dangerous situation right now.
There's the fatal, though, for the Decany. Still on their 3rd life, but so both Decany's actually on their 3rd life still, though, right? And so...
Not anymore.
Not anymore. I just had to say something about it. You can't afford to lose Vegas right now. If you're Hello, I'm Oliver, you're in such a good spot. Now you got to play it carefully. You got to see if you can take the other Vegas down, or maybe even Ryan. We'll see what happens with it here.
Okay, prophetic powers activate. We are going to have 2 players from both sides. Only 1 teammate alive, and it'll be down to the wire, fatal on both.
Hey, we've had that before. Not in a game 5, but we have had some crazy 1v1s at the end. Is Ryan or Hello, I'm Oliver going to be able to keep himself alive just briefly now? As Hello, I'm Oliver, they're really having a... It feels like they're really struggling to get any pressure out. As I say that, they annihilate Decany, and they're back in this.
The domination. She was able to get out of it, though, thanks to all of the delays kind of like letting her fall.
Ooh. Both of them going to go down. Final lives for everyone on Hello, I'm Oliver. It's 2s on the board for Tom. It's going to be up to a big play, I think, from Decany. That's what did it before. Be able to pull their way back into this match, but this could spell the end. Right now is Vegas and Ryan, both so dangerously low right in.
But meanwhile, Tom Young-goon's Vegas is currently on their final life. The others are so low on their 2nd. Oh, Ryan actually goes down. Oh,
Vegas! Yeah, Vegas is going to end up getting taken down, it seems like. No, still in fatal, it looks. Oh my goodness. You can't afford to lose him. Just running for the life up top, as you can see. Nobody looking to put pressure on him. In the corner does get taken down, and so is Ryan. And that
Oh, no.
seems like it's going to do it.
Tom Young-goong, they decided to try and take it, and they are proven they are the strongest sweet, sour, and spicy prawn soup out there.
They indeed have. There was a lot of pressure on them being up 2-0. I mean, there's not that much pressure if you're up 2-0, but when the other team comes back, takes 2 decisive games, you know, you feel like you're slipping, but just like that, they come back into this one. They take the game number 5, and Tom Young-goong going to prove they are the best Thai food out there, and they are going to end up taking the tournament by storm, not by me, by storm themselves. Congratulations to them on their first place victory, and hello, I'm Oliver taking home second. Nothing to bat your